welcome to this special edition of Coaching with Gareth Potts. The Home Leisure Direct team today have been given a bit of a challenge. So we will be playing on this exclusive Gareth Potts Montfort table. And previously, when Gareth's been good enough to come down and see us, we've done a competition for the general public. But every time we do that, the guys here and the team, they always say, well, why can't we get a coaching session with Gareth? So today is their lucky day. So we've got Josh, we've got Ben, and we've got Steph, all up against Gareth today with some amazing coaching tips and hints from Gareth himself.
Cool.
Okay, all the best, you'll break.
Cheers. I guess, how would you break? Because some people break from different areas across the line.
Yeah, and to be honest, I would just probably recommend that you just break from somewhere near the centre, just because if you pull the cue ball further back across towards the corner of the table, it's hard to hit the front ball clean, and if you don't hit the front ball clean, it's reducing the power. So somewhere near the middle of the table, I would say. You've got to keep the cue flat and parallel to the table, and you see some people and they're lunging into the break and they're hitting it and jumping up in the air, you just lose power like that. The power comes from just the one motion in the back of the arm. So you want to keep everything still, pull the cue back in a straight line and push it through in a straight line as hard as you can. But again, with the break, it's just something that you can build up to if you just get the technique right first and then sort of start to increase the power afterwards.
Because I normally break flat on the...
Yeah, well, if we put the cue ball here, that's okay. So we put the cue ball quite far forward, and then. But the thing is, you need to make sure that your hand's not too close to the cue ball. Because if your hand's too close, then you haven't got the power. Because if you pull the cue back here, and it comes off the end of the hand, and you've got no room to pull the cue back. So you need a nice big gap between it, so you're allowed to get plenty of power.
Yeah.
So it's okay breaking with your hand on the table, but you need to sort of get it back from the cue ball a little bit. That's it. Good break.
Don't care after this.
Okay, nothing down. See, and again, instantly when I first come to the table, I'm thinking of basically all 8 shots ahead.
Yeah.
So I know you can't always do that, but a lot of the time you have to try and think, well, if I pot this ball, then which ball do I pot
So
next?
what's your route now?
Well, here,
8 shots.
Well, what's happened here is we've basically got 5 of the red balls in one end of the table, and we've got 2 in the other. So, what instantly I'm thinking is, I'm going to leave these 2 balls, and I'm going to clear them basically in one go. So I'm not going to pot that one, then pot that one, then pot that one, and come up, because that's just making the cue ball do much more travelling than it needs to. So I can see now that I've got a ball here that's sort of quite sort of tied up in a bit of a group. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pot a couple of balls. So I'm not going to pot them all. So I want to see you play some shots. Okay. So I'll maybe just try and clear a bit of room so we can try and maybe improve your game. Really, I'm going to pot all the balls. See, so now I've sort of come up to this end of the table where I know that obviously there's 2 sort of alien balls, if you like, which are sort of quite important to take away. Okay? It's okay, I won't pot it over it. Alright, we'll just put that up there somewhere. Okay, so we've now played a frame where I've potted all the balls and then I've missed the black, which happens quite regular in certainly in tournament play. And instantly people might think, oh, I've got seven balls left on, he's only got the black, but in actual fact you're at an advantage. You just need to make sure that you play, the correct shots, and sometimes clever shots where you can leave the cue ball in a place where if you miss, then you leave me snookered, or leave it, you know, for example, if you played it up into the pocket, if you leave it over the pocket, the black doesn't go.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily mean you're at a disadvantage just because you've got 7 balls onto 1. So okay, let's see how you get on.
So is there a particular route that you would go down here?
Yeah, well, I think firstly what I would do is, because you're quite close to the ball here, I would play that up towards the pocket where the black is. If you miss it, it's going to stay over the pocket and I'm not going to be able to pot the black. Hopefully it goes in, and then we can maybe do the same with the ball that's on the cushion. Because what the black ball's doing here is it's sort of acting like a big pocket, you see. It's making the pocket play a little bit bigger if we're going to play one of these in off the side.
So would you
the black
backspin on this as opposed to topspin and go into that one?
Yeah, a little bit of backspin, but again, you don't want to hit it too hard, because if you miss the ball, we want it to stay near the pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. And really, the only bad ball we've got on the table really is this one. But again, we've already said that if we get in good position, we can take it up there. So really, this is all about the cue ball control. So let's start off by playing that one up there. So lucky.
Try and miss that.
Okay. Let me get out into the middle of the table again. Okay, now here you've got to think about where you're going to put the cue ball if you miss, because the cue ball anywhere down this end of the table, I've got an easy.
Yeah.
Anywhere at this end of the table, it's not easy.
Okay. So try and cut this one.
Yeah,
up,
try and cut this one in quite slowly. So you just want to leave the cue ball in this sort of area. So even if you do miss, I haven't got an easy pot on the black. Good shot. Okay, so now obviously I've got quite an easy black.
Yeah.
So okay, so if we just manoeuvre some balls around here, just so we can see the order in which we should be taking the balls. Okay. So it's your go. Let's pretend that this is the real frame. So you've got to clear up from here, and what we need to do is we're going to clear one end of the table first. So we're going to pop these 2 balls first, move it, and then move in, leave these 3 till last because of where the black's situated. Okay, so let's have a go at try and clear those up. Okay, have another go. What we need to do here is just when you're down in the shot, just try and keep your hand a little bit flatter, not so it's not too high. Just try and lower the hand down a little bit, so you're a little bit more parallel down to the shot. That's it. And if you lift the thumb up in the air, because what the thumb's doing is creating a V shape where the cue sort of sits in between. You see, it stops it sliding side by side. That's the one. Good shot. Now we've got an option of either playing this one and then this one, or if you're comfortable with that one first. That one's a little bit tougher, so maybe the one in the middle. Good shot.
And so here, to get the ball back down, would you be putting?
Well, because it's landed on an angle where it's not completely dead straight. You see, if it was somewhere here where it was completely straight, then we could play a shot where, if we try it so it's straight, we can maybe just demonstrate how to get the screw back. So, to get the ball to draw back, what we need to do is we need to be striking the cue ball at the bottom here. To get the ball to go forward, we hit the top. To get it to stop dead, we hit the middle, and to get it to come back, we hit the bottom. So here what we're trying to do is draw it back onto the cushion and back off and land anywhere into the middle of the table. So it's important to make sure there's plenty of chalk on when you're playing a shot with spin. So you want to strike towards the bottom of the ball, firm strike, and we're trying to get on and off the cushion out into the middle of the table somewhere here. Absolutely perfect. So, either this one or this one next. If you pot this one next, we need to try and draw the cue ball back to somewhere where it is.
Yeah.
If you play this one next, we need to then just run through, and then it's going to be this one next.
Which is the easier shot, would you say? To get onto this one afterwards?
It's this one.
Yeah.
So, okay, I would say maybe play this one first, then take this one, and then this can be our last ball. Okay. We've now landed a little straight on this one, so we've got no option here but other than to just pot the ball, because you see we've come so straight.
Yeah.
We can't really do anything with the cue ball. So let's just pot the ball, and then unfortunately you're going to have quite a long ball up into the corner. Good shot. So now you don't need to worry about where the cue ball is going to go, because you know you're going to be on the black if you pot it. So up into the corner here, it's pretty straight. So you just need to align the ball up straight, pull the arm back in a straight line, and push it through in a straight line. And if you pot it, you've pretty much won. Good effort. Left me easy flat that you would have had. Very good effort there.
Thanks very much.
Okay.